the rest of the Golden Knights team. They are honestly some of the best people I have ever met, most humble people. They do what they do for a living. They don't have to be humble, guys, yet they are just incredible, incredible people. So, Rachel! Woo! Hey guys, how's it going?
Normally I would do this really formal, memorized narration that had a lot of traditional stuff in it that we say at every air show, but this is sort of a more intimate crowd. So instead of, doing the whole spiel that we normally do, I'm just going to talk to you just like we're old buddies sitting here watching my friends up there do a demonstration. So basically what's going to happen, the jumpers are out right now. We have one guy who's got smoke on, and the other three guys have pyrotechnics, like the ones that I was wearing on my heel and on that big cable I had. Also, the videographer is wearing pyro as well. And what they did in the airplane is they positioned themselves according to the sun to get the right angle so that the pyro and the smoke would both be illuminated. So hopefully these pictures will turn out great. They're actually falling at 120 miles per hour straight down. Right in the middle is your favorite guy, John P. attached to Sergeant First Class Mike Elliott. He's the tandem master. As you can see, the jumpers have now opened their parachute. The tandem parachute that you see is about 360 square feet. That's enough fabric above those two, Mike Elliott and John P., that they can fly safely to the ground. The other parachutes you see are about 100 square feet. So they're quite smaller and quite a bit faster. So when those jumpers come into land, they're going to do what we call swooping. They're going to position themselves slightly upwind of the target, and at about 500 feet or so, they're going to initiate a 270-degree turn. That diving turn is going to cause them to build up speed, which is going to help them plane out and actually just glide right in. You'll be amazed at how fast they're going. One of our team members, Sergeant First Class Greg Windmiller, actually broke a land speed record under his fast canopy. He was going over 80 miles an hour across the ground. And this was broken in South Africa this last year. The first jumper that's going to come down is going to be Staff Sergeant Jared Zell. He's our videographer. And right about now, they're looking at their altimeters and they're setting up for their initial turn. They're probably at about 700 feet right now. So they're going to kind of turn and glide down. So the parachutes that they're using are made out of a lightweight ripstop nylon. The parachutes, the small ones, have an inherent forward airspeed of about 30 miles per hour. We have special helmets that are fitted with cameras, videos, and still pictures. Someone is calling.
This is an emergency call. Do not hang up. If the caller does not speak after this recording, send emergency assistance to this phone location immediately.
Wow. That's crazy. Look how high he was.
I think he thinks he's hung up.
I think this man, I want to run.
That much higher.
Get up and high back south. Okay. Next time is right on. Don't just sit.
GK My TT on Twitter. He's giving him instructions, so he's about to ask him to pull up his legs so that they can. There we go. He's asking him to pull up his legs so he can get John's legs caught underneath as they're landing. And again, all of this was done. It is the first time that a phone call has been made from the sky, I believe. And, well, not from the sky, but from the sky. It was all and he's still going.
He's still on.
All right. This one, baby.
It was accomplished by a gadget called Zom. I'm going to go ahead and hang up on John here. But, can I have a Zom?
Yes.
So these guys are from Zom. These are co-founders, Lori and Henry. And just every time I show this to somebody, everybody thinks it's really, really cool. Okay. So really quickly, the Zom is a Bluetooth device. It's tethered, it kind of is a leash for your phone. So it works over Bluetooth. Make sure you don't lose your phone. If you walk 30 feet away from it, it'll start beeping at you. It also has a couple of other service features. It'll do a speakerphone, and it'll also act as a personal safety device, otherwise a panic button. So give these guys lots of love. You can ask them all about it. And great job, guys.
As the last of the jumpers remove their equipment and don the distinctive maroon beret of today's modern Army paratrooper, I would like to introduce the jumpers in order of their performance. But first, performing the difficult duties of ground control from Amherst, Ohio, he is an airborne communications specialist with 3,138 free fall parachute jumps, Sergeant First Class Dave Herwig. And now for the jumpers. From Stone Mountain, Georgia, he is an airborne ranger with 4,123 free fall parachute jumps, Staff Sergeant Joe Jones. All the way from St. Louis, Missouri, he is an airborne aircraft refueler with 3,286 free fall parachute jumps, Staff Sergeant Joe Ablin. And from West Lafayette, Indiana, our free fall photographer this evening, an airborne parachute maintenance technician with 3,500 free fall parachute jumps, Staff Sergeant Jared Zell. All the way from Los Angeles, California, he is an airborne infantryman with 13,320 free fall parachute jumps, Sergeant First Class Eric Heinsheimer. All the way from Waldorf, Minnesota, he is an airborne cavalry scout with 4,569 free fall parachute jumps, Staff Sergeant John Ewald. And leading the Golden Knights in free fall this evening, from Spring Lake, North Carolina, the team leader for the tandem team, an airborne infantryman with 8,807 free fall parachute jumps, Sergeant First Class Mike Elliott. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the tandem team for the 2010 Air Show season. All members of your United States Army Parachute Team, the Golden Knights. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our performance for the evening. On behalf of the entire team, I would like to thank each and every one of you for being such a warm and receptive airborne audience. In closing, I leave you with this final thought. In the future, may all of your days be prosperous and your nights golden. Yeah.